Matt O'Driscoll, do you want to recap what has happened since last we left our heroes?
Yeah.
If you remember.
Well, let me have a think. The start of the last session was after Savannahsaur kind of clumsily fumbled around in that bush, blimey, and instigated the fight with the we call them Bloodskulls or Red Skulls. I can't remember now. Which one is it?
Bloodskulls.
Got to be Bloodskulls. That sounds much better. And so it was like there was a couple of them, and they had scorpion dogs, and we had a big fight, and we won. I remember there was some magic, magic.
Yeah, no.
And then we kind of kept moving on. And Frank, what's up? What's the matter, Frank? You telling me something? And we kept moving on, and we eventually stumbled across this guard tower, where the Red Skulls are kind of held up.
The Red Skulls.
And Bloodskulls, blimey. And so we were kind of hiding down here in this bush, and there was like a little patrol of 4 or 5 of them going past. And we're kind of like, what do we do? So we could take these ones. That last fight was quite difficult. And we kind of just popped out as they were in cover of the building there, so that we didn't think the tower would be able to see what's going on. And we just basically massacred them pretty easily, if I remember rightly. I think definitely Savannahsaur kind of jumped in the middle and used a great cleave, and I think I took out 3 or 4 at once. Mm-hmm. I think Ko got in there and killed 1 or 2. So it was kind of like, that was maybe, I don't know, what do they call it? The calm before the storm. Felt a bit too easy for my liking.
Yeah, I mean, it went very well, and it probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, particularly when who's running this game, right? And then I think we kind of looked around. We observed that if we look on the 2nd and 3rd floors of the towers, we knew that there were archers up there. Can't remember exactly how many, but we know there are definitely archers up there kind of looking down, guarding the tower. And then while we were kind of thinking of what we're going to do next, we could hear the sort of similar sound of the old scorpion dog walking across, and I think 2 archers apiece in the tower, so we could see thank you, Zoga. And so I think we'd observed I think it was just 1 goblin beastmaster with his scorpion dog also on patrol in the grounds, but that doesn't mean that there aren't more of them. So we're kind of at the point where we were strategizing. We want this tower, right? We want to clear this tower out. We want to make it ours. We want to go back, bring the humans to here. They've got a safe place to stay while we then move on to the next section of getting to the edge of the forest. That's our plan. We stored the humans back.
They stored, put them in a giant fridge
at the dragon's lair, and then we go back there. We've got this area. We put them here. Hopefully, we keep this bit safe. We move on to the next bit, and maybe the next bit's the edge of the forest, and we're done, or it's something else that we have to clear, and then we can move them on. So we don't want them with us while we're moving through this area for the first time. And I think that's roughly where we were. My memory's a little bit more fuzzy on this one because I think I went to Vegas in between and destroyed many, many, many brain cells even on
you weren't really using them, so.
Thank you. And on that note, I'll hand over to our illustrious Dungeon Master.
Well, yeah, you folks are currently hiding in the underbrush. A lot of this place is overgrown. And the tower, everything in front of you is like a rising hill, right? The area you're in right now is flat, and there's a ruined guard tower in front of you. You can move from here through here, right? This is clear. There's a ruined gate there. And these guard tower buildings on the left and right are also in an advanced state of disrepair, and they are currently unoccupied. But then it's like, it's 10 feet up from here to here. It's an incline. It's almost like it's a crater, like a rising crater in which the tower is in the middle. So you guys are actually quite a ways down below the bottom level of the tower.
I remember we talked about the possibility of climbing up this wall behind these trees so that we didn't have to bottleneck ourselves through the gate.
The wall to the right that's kind of like a crescent
that
shape.
sort of retaining wall thing.
And then we could maybe get into those trees area. Yeah, do a bit more hiding. And then there's a moat around the actual tower, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so there was a bridge up the top.
Does it have water in it, or is
Nope.
it just a big drop?
It's just a big drop.
Yeah, we talked about them possibly pulling that bridge in or out at one point. And I think there were 4 archers.
I think Zoga said 2.
Yeah.
There's 2 in
that we know of.
The northern turret. The northern turret is, confusingly, the bottom one.
Oh, so like
Gotcha.
This is a turret.
Yep.
That's a turret.
Yep. Correct.
So we might presume that there are 2 archers per turret on each side of this big tower.
Yeah.
It could be, There could be 8 archers.
There could be. It could be. There's only 2 archers in the entire. There could be those are the only 2 guys.
But if we plan for 2 in each turret, then like worst case scenario, things are better than that.
That's true. You're right.
Like.
Has anyone?
Can I present?
Got a bow? Go on. Sorry.
What?
Can I present a plan or two?
Go
I
for
would
it.
love
please.
that.
Please.
So since we don't really have a way to launch much of a fully ranged assault, a la none of us has a bow.
Or siege engine.
We do have a which doubles as a siege engine.
True. It's true.
So the only way into or out of this tower is through the front door. But we could scale the sides. And if we had somebody who was stealthy enough and athletic enough to sneak through the brush, climb up the side of the tower, and Metal Gear Solid a couple of archers out of the turret.
Is the current plan to just send in Ko by himself?
Yes.
You just pat him on the shoulder and be like, let us know how it goes. We believe in you.
Go on.
Scream if you need help.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Exactly. Meanwhile, we will sneak our way around either to this point on the wall and climb most of the way up it and attempt to obfuscate ourselves Blimey. near the top
My
of
doctor
this wall.
said I'm not supposed to do that anymore at my age.
Wait, say that last bit again, Schmuck, because I didn't have the map on where you were. I can see you. So
I'm up here.
Obfuscating.
How are we getting there again?
Whilst Ko is Metal Gear Soliding up into one of these towers, we're climbing this wall over here, ready for his bellowing war cry that signals the bum rush. Where while he
It's just that easy.
Yep.
Plan though, because at the very least, like if we cut out half of the stuff, we don't have to fight in the open out here. Then we can try and take the tower, which just makes it easier to take out the ones who aren't in the tower.
Yes. So if Ko can sneak in there and we can be at least somewhere remotely close to the front entrance, he might be able to like sneak in and take a few out. We can only assume that like eventually it's going to make enough of a clatter to alert the whole tower, and at that point we're going to need to be ready to run in there and flank them from the rear as they're going for, the half giant human shitstorm that's happening up in the top floor of this thing.
Yeah, I mean, Ko, you've seen your death, right? Did it look anything like being alone in a tower?
Trying to channel my inner Metal Gear Solid voice.
Pretty good.
It is good. Oh my god.
No, I don't think it looked like this, but it was also a vision, and therefore it's possible
Mostly
that it looked exactly like this.
Did it involve betrayal by your dear friends?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Or
I don't
abandonment?
think Ko has ever shared the details of his vision with any of
Well,
y'all.
that seems private.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
it's very private.
yeah, so how'd you know?
I think maybe I talked to
now's the time to ask.
Yeah, it's a 20 questions thing.
Yeah.
Is it a mineral?
Did your death look anything like this? No? Cool. Do it. Great plan.
I'll draw a picture, but it may or may not look like Shrek.
Yeah.
If it does.
I'm okay with autoconning, or not, excuse me, whatever. Metal Gear Soliding up there.
Okay.
So I do have a quick question. The last time that we were here, I think I remember there being something like a patrol with a guy and like his scorpion pet.
Yeah. They came
There is
down.
there is another Beastmaster patrol. So what we might want to do is like wait for that
we heard
patrol
more
to.
up here.
Yeah, if we could wait for that patrol to circle back around, and like lure them into this area where we're at right here, where we can kind of keep covered from the view of the tower.
Mm-hmm.
If we could take any patrols out, then that means that as we're flanking the people in the tower, they can't flank the flankers, a la us.
So do we want to do that before we send Ko so that he's not stuck in there alone for
Yeah,
too
I think
long?
so.
Yeah. And so I guess that leads to the follow-up question, which is how do we like lure them out here without putting like the entire tower on alert? Because he's got I was thinking he has the scorpion pet, right? Like
There it is. There he goes.
It's like, could we lure the scorpions out with like meat chunks? Like just toss them up and then like lure them down to us?
I don't know,
Or, like-
they seem pretty well trained scorpion dogs.
It's true.
Yeah,
What do
that I'm not really
hobgoblins
sure
like?
of. I wanted to bring up another possible option, which is that instead of sending Ko in there on his lonesome to fight goblins until we can get our way through the front door, we could try to find a way where all of us climb up the side of the tower and take it from
Ooh.
top down.
I think one of us will fall to our death that way.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of skill would that be? Would it maybe be athletics? Because I'm really, I think the bridge looks great.
So I guess so I have a question then, because like I'm not this familiar with like 4E rules or just D&D rules for this kind of thing in general. But like, say I'm fucking strong. So if I wanted to carry Lovelis on my back and then be able to scale the tower along with everybody else, like my athletics is really good. My strength is like max.
Hang on. But like one of us is bound to have a length of rope, you know?
No ropes, only arrows.
I can't
It's like a shitty Oregon Trail.
Sorry.
I
mean, we could
picture,
lower a rope
Oren
down and I could
have it like fucking baby Yoda-ing Lovelis up to the.
I'm just gonna like, one
Yeah,
she's
that's
under one
exactly.
arm, just hoisting her while I
Baby Yoda.
yeah.
Just for the record, looking at this DC guide, if we were to climb without a rope, I would need to roll a 21.
This would be a brick wall.
You need a
right?
special die for that.
We could carry you up.
Okay.
We will build a ladder.
So
There's
maybe
all
we
this
could,
woodwork going on while there's like patrols everywhere. Just in a
It's like
bush.
Monty Python.
Just in a bush.
I'll just
just
cling
gonna-
on to someone like a sloth.
They'll never
Yes.
notice this ladder we're making.
Yeah, we're gonna be like out in the woods building the rabbit Trojan horse.
I'm kind of leaning towards plan 1.
Yeah, same. Because the other thing is that, if we bum rush the tower and just try to take out everything in the tower, then I can summon an angel of fire to like at least keep the two teams of bad guys separate, right? Because I can just sit him on the bridge and he can take opportunity attacks wherever he gets them.
What if we light a fire for our distraction? My dad, back in Iran, used to light fires around scorpions, and they would fight to the death as the circle of fire got smaller.
What?
Yeah,
What
this
the
is
fuck?
Oh,
It
is
the
fucking
thing that
metal.
you just said, is that
That's
a
so
real
much
thing that happened?
the
Oh
kids,
my
they would go out in the field.
Wait,
and
how do you make a
find two
circle of
scorpions.
fire around a bunch of scorpions, and how do you make it shrink?
You're gonna have to
fluid.
run
You
us
gotta
through
catch
this.
two scorpions, and then you put them under like a bucket or something, and you light a circle of fire. And then you make it so that when it burns, it's gonna burn inward. And so the scorpions will fight each other to the death. This was a real recreational activity. My father did
Not
as
for
a
the
child
scorpions.
in Iran.
I believe you. We pour petrol down funnel web holes and set them on fire. Anyway, go on.
And he says at the end of it, after besting the other scorpion, when presented with the fire closing in, the scorpion will sting itself in the back of the head. So, idea, scorpions probably don't like fire. They light a fire as a distraction. And then the plan happens.
This is a great distraction plan.
Hey, now we're up in it.
Fuck.
Where are we gonna light this fire though? Just like out here, you mean, in the bush, and then because you have to base charge in, don't you?
Yeah, like what if we light it like in this area so that y'all can run over to this one?
What area? Oh, okay. Let's
So we
see.
would it would be lit, and then we would run to here.
Yeah, because you're gonna need a hiding spot in between, right? Unless you're just gonna like run all the way up to the thing, right?
We would need to, we would need to sneak for one. Like if we run straight through here, like we're probably gonna get spotted. Especially this guy just keeps like patrolling around, you know.
Yeah.
So if we sneak, only moving my thing for the sake of demonstration.
What if we
here.
just set a
We could
fire
also
where we're
sneak
currently
around.
standing? Like he's
That's
gonna see
true.
it through the gate and come to investigate. Because like, is the distraction the part of the plan where we just try to take out a couple more of these little touring fellas?
Because like the thing is, if they're going to come out here, out through the front gate to investigate if there's a fire that we set right here, we can still do the thing where but except we all run around over here, and then while everyone's investigating, maybe hop over and then do this and like push the drawbridge down and trap them in there with us.
And I'll be less of a liability on a short climb.
We could just set this old guardhouse on fire and sneak around.
Let's fucking
There you
torch
go.
it.
Yeah,
Burn this motherfucker down.
Let's torch the guardhouse.
Let's just do it. Oh my gosh.
Who has fire?
Okay, let me look.
Okay, so wait, hang on. There's one more aspect here. There's a chance that like setting this on fire, I don't know if that would get the attention of the entire place. It's not like it's going to clear out the entire tower, right?
Sorry, say that one more time.
If we set a fire as a distraction, it's not going to clear out this entire guard tower. They're just going to send. It'll probably just be their little scouts that come to investigate this guy with the scorpions. And hang on. When he comes to investigate and then doesn't go back to report what he found, it'll be a ticking clock until.
Right, but don't we want to basically have had Co stuck in already by that point? Like, I'm imagining we want this to be pretty quick, right? Like, we want the fire to draw them out, we wrap around, Co sneaks in, when he gives the signal we charge, right? Like,
yeah, I'll be on the wall by the time y'all light the fire, and the fire is like my signal to go in and be
yeah.
You're trapped in here with me.
Oh, I like that.
Awesome.
That sounds like some good timing.
Yes.
I mean, I'll probably die, but
it'll be a glorious death.
it'll be fucking awesome.
Nobody makes it out
Worthy
alive.
of remembrance.
It might draw. Let's just say there's 2 archers in each tower, right? Because we assume they're trying to get 360. If they see a fire, it might draw archers to the other towers, right? So it might leave some of the other ones empty because they'll all be going looking towards the fire to see what a commotion is. I don't know if that helps us or hinders us though.
It could help us. It could definitely help us because, like, one, we don't know if there are archers in the southern towers. 2, it's worth a shot, right? Like they probably will. At least be like their attention will turn towards whatever's going on with this fire.
I'm sure it's a risk that Co is willing to take.
I like it.
Sounds like we're all in agreement.
Let's just try it.
Let's do it.
I have
to open the gates of battle.
2. Yeah. I have 2.
Remember. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I have 2 magical methods of lighting a fire, or we could try to get a fire started with just, like, adventuring stuff. Like, we definitely have enough stuff to just light a fire, like with flint or whatever.
I think I could breathe fire. I have a dragon.
Oh, you can breathe fire! Oh my god! We need Vanazor to do it. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I got dragon breath. I should be able to.
That's fire, right, Matt?
Yeah.
I don't know
Thanks.
actually.
Each creature in the blast attack strength. It doesn't. It just says dragon breath. It doesn't actually.
Yeah, but
say.
you.
Does it say what type of damage? Does it say fire damage?
I don't think you're a red. I don't think you're a red dragonborn.
No,
Like,
I didn't go red.
What color are you?
What do we do? Oh god.
You're blue,
picture's
green. Are you metallic?
He looks blue in his little avatar photo.
We did. Wait, what's this? Empowered dragon breath feat. Oh, it just makes my dragon breath stronger. Yeah,
So
I
it
don't know.
doesn't say any kind of damage type.
No, I don't think it's. You choose when you make your dragonborn character.
Okay.
And it's based on your ancestry, like what kind of dragon are you descended from. So if he's if he's red dragon looking, he breathes fire.
Chat, help me out. Right, I went gold.
Oh, for
The
a
breath weapon does fire damage.
Fire.
Fire damage.
Okay, fine. You can breathe
Fire!
fire.
Fire!
You can breathe fire.
Okay, hurrah!
Yep.
That's great because both my methods were daily powered. And it really
Oh god.
Okay, well, then,
All right,
we're gonna do the guard tower.
I just have one question, which is, what the fuck are you guys trying to do?
Okay.
Explain this to
You know what?
me like I wasn't
Zoga,
listening.
you explain it. You've got the plan.
Poe is going to sneak to the guard tower, start climbing one of the turrets. Maybe not the one closest to where we're going to light this fire as a distraction.
Is he jumping up the wall where we're going to climb, or Code, where are you going to jump over the wall from?
He doesn't have to jump. He doesn't have to jump over anything.
Did we decide that we're going to climb up? Like he's going to lower a rope and we're all going to climb up? Is that what we decided?
I think we were gonna sort of run for the bridge as soon as he gives a signal.
Yeah, the bridge. Yeah.
So we
Gotcha.
were gonna climb from up here. Wait, 2 seconds. Where's my drawing tool? From here.
X marks the spot.
Yeah. Okay, so I think the idea was we're gonna get Ko to climb up one of these archery towers. When he's right at the top of it, he's going to give us a signal to light a fire as a distraction. Where are we going to light the fire, I guess, is the problem.
Your fire is the signal.
Set the guard tower like this guard house.
Yeah, either the sort of gatehouse
there's-
that's down here where
there's
we are,
plenty of-
or the bushes where we are.
There's plenty of old, dry, rotted wood in there, so that's no problem.
Oh, go up like a house on fire.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you go. So yeah, so we set that ablaze. We sneak around here, climb up this little berm, and wait for Ko to give us a signal that he's running in to the guard tower and starting to fuck shit up from the top down. And then we bust in the front door.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Explain this again. Ko is gonna do what? Actually, Justice, what is Ko gonna do?
Ko is going to sneak over here. I'm going to wait until the coast is clear.
Right, okay, yeah.
And Ko is going to sneak across here, and he's going to jump over onto this rock face.
Okay.
And he's going to do very well, hopefully, on his athletics check.
Well,
Then he's going to wait for a signal, and Ko is going to go into one of these guard towers at that point. And assuming there are not 100 enemies in here, or maybe if there is, Ko will begin thrashing and bashing, and hopefully pushing some people off into this mode for dramatic effect. While he's causing the chaos, the next phase of the plan will begin. But Ko doesn't need to know the next phase of that plan. He just needs to know this yellow line.
right, so what is the signal that is going to cause Ko to start wrecking face?
Fire.
Okay, so who's going to light this fire?
Cody.
Vanazor.
Okay,
Sure,
and
man.
where are the rest of you going to be while he's doing that?
We're up at the Pink Cross.
Well, what we could do so that we're not so far away is we could obscure ourselves in these
I
like
think
shrubs
that's where
over
the
here.
Scorpions were being kept, though. Didn't we hear
No.
scorpions
No.
there?
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
Okay.
We heard him come from this direction, and then they passed by that gate.
Cool.
So then we would go up the wall here.
Yep. And then OD will stay right around here so he can breathe fire on this thing, light it on fire, and then he sneaks around and joins us in this bush. When everyone is super distracted by the fire, Ko starts flinging archers off of the tower, and we...
Basically, whenever Ko gives a bellow that it's time for us to come in, we run in.
Yeah.
I might stay... I'm just thinking... yeah, okay. Everything's fine.
How tall is the wall again? This one?
12 feet tall. I mean, for D&D purposes, 2 squares high.
Oh, okay.
I want to be close enough to the bridge that I can get my angel up sooner rather than later.
Well, how close do you need to be in order to? What's the range of your?
Well, I can summon it within 6 squares, and it can move 6 squares. I think is the.
Well, that would mean you could if you were in the bushes.
Oh, actually, it says ranged 5, and it can move 6.
Okay, well, I'm not sure. Like, there's two. There's 2 tree/bushes, right? There's this one.
I just might have to be
and this
up
one is full
where
cover.
the pink
if you're standing,
cross was.
If you're okay, well, where did the pink cross go? If you're standing in this bush, you have full cover, and they're not going to be able to see you. If you are standing in this bush, this is a lot more sparse, and you'd have to make a hide check.
Okay.
That being said, obviously, this space up here is the closest to the drawbridge.
Yeah, I think I might have to be up there if I want to. But, like, that doesn't change the plan. I'm just letting you know that I won't be hiding in the bush with you. I'll be hiding behind the wall. That's all. All the signals and things still stay the same.
So you're going to go all the way around?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, exciting. I can't wait to see what happens.
There's one more thing.
Cool.
If one of us could summon some kind of, like, thunder or rain or something else to, like, maybe help us, like, sneak around and obscure the sounds of a battle happening, obscure, like, the muffled yelp of a hobgoblin neck being snapped in a half giant's arms. Like, if we could, like, I don't know if we have anything like that.
I have a counter power called Thundering Howl.
So OD could be the one howling, not the...
And I mean, I've got Thunder of the Summer King, but it's like literally my best power, and it's an encounter power.
Well, the fire will
I'd rather use it on people.
The fire will make noise.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that'll work.
Things will crackle, things will crash.
This thing's going up, right? You said it was dry wood, so just a quick blast and it should be going
Well, I mean,
up
it depends on,
fairly
you know,
quickly.
you could.
Well, we don't need it to be an immediate inferno, right? Like, it'd actually be good if you set a smaller fire and then...
do a kindling first here.
Yes, exactly. And then regroup with us, and then by the time it's a distraction-sized fire, we'll be able to, you know, go get in position.
I'll try and tame my breath.
All right, cool. This sounds awesome.
Shit, yeah. Plan.
All right, let's do it.
Okay,
I
well,
love everything about this plan.
what is, who does what first?
So Ko will be first, right?
Yes, we need to make sure that the Scorpion Walker is not out.
Oh, you remember that guy.
Yeah, let's wait till the
Yeah, of
next
course
time
we
it
did.
goes past.
There he is.
There it is.
That busted.
All right. Now's our chance. Everybody in position.
Right.
Guess I gotta go here, right near this thing to set it on fire.
Yep.
Oh, there.
And then should we all be like about here so we can get ready to climb over the wall?
We should wait.
I'm going to where I'm going. We talked about this.
Lavellis,
Yeah?
could you do me a favor?
Oh no.
Could you make a stealth check?
I would love to make a stealth check. You know what? It's gonna be the best damn stealth check in the OD, I can hear you. It's gonna be the best damn stealth check.
And my
You
stealth
ever
has
did
been
see-
pretty bad, so.
We've got a +0. I believe in me.
Oh, we can't see it.
Please, 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 please.
Okay.
Well, he didn't laugh, which is what he usually does when I roll a 1 or a 2.
You did not roll a 1 or a 2. You hear this sound of like, and then the bugbear kind of going, and they start getting louder and coming closer to you.
Oh, no. I mean, I press up against the wall. I press up against the wall as much as I can. That's all I can do.
It's going to be initiative.
No. Do we hear anything?
But our plan.
I mean, it was great.
Yeah, you can't ruin our plan. It was so good.
I'm gonna set fire to this thing.
Look, I'm not the one that rolled a fucking
Do it!
5.
Set the fire!
trying
Set
to
the
sneak
fire!
around.
Can we hear anything on our side?
That would be funny if Lavellis just started shouting, "Do it now! Set the fire!"
I mean,
Oh, okay.
when you say initiative for all of us,
All that planning wasted.
Not
But it's
wasted.
fine.
We just have to
The
kill them
distraction
first.
is just me now. That's fine. It's fine.
You're actually, Lavellis, you can no longer communicate with the rest of the party. They can't hear you.
unless you shout and set the fire.
Unless you start shouting. I have to enforce strict communication protocols. So there'll be no coordination
Okay,
between
no, that's totally
Dale,
fine.
the player,
but,
and the other players. No.
Yes.
Initiative.
Sure.
How'd you get over there so fast?
But this is my question. Because I'm rolling initiative, does that mean I know I've been spotted?
Dale is rolling initiative. Lavellis is not.
I was just clarifying, that's all.
Okay, here's your
Are we all rolling
initiative.
I mean, you might as well.
Oh shit!
Lavellis, you're not in range.
Well-
You're not in range of Ko's thing, so your initiative is only 21.
Only 21.
Where's my initiative at?
On the main page, on main tab, right hand side.
You could just drag it
Oh.
down onto a hotkey, and then you never have to look it up again.
I have a bajillion hotkeys and I don't look at them anyway. Still
Yeah,
want to cheat. Fuck. I wish I'd cheated. Do we hear anything? Like, do we hear anything out of the ordinary? Like,
Make a
Lavellis
perception.
has gone off.
Make a perception check.
Oh, yes, I will make it a perception check.
I guess from our point of view, the plan is going perfect.
Yeah, you have no idea anything's going. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yep.
going great.
Yeah.
Right.
I should have ignored the map that exists and just said, and I'm taking a wide berth around through the forest. Why didn't I say something like that?
Yeah, man, good question. I don't know. You were just so. I think Lavellis was just so excited by the plan. She just kind of.
Off she went.
Yeah, you can hear.
Dale was brainwashed by the map.
You can hear the Bloodskull Beastmaster and their scorpion dogs. It's scorpion dogs. You can hear the scorpion dogs start like barking a little bit, and you notice that Lavellis is fucked off. She's she's young and impulsive, and she seemed to be really excited.
We probably would have been on the way anyway, right? Like that was the plan.
Young and impulsive. I went to where I was going for the plan. Like we talked about
I
it.
just saw what happened.
Right.
Like,
We
you
did.
were like,
Don't you put words in my mouth.
"Woo!"
I was following the plan. The plan was explained. I followed the
was.
plan.
It was the plan because I think what was going to happen is that Ko was supposed to stealth his way in once the patrol passed, and then we were going to prepare. Me, Zoga, and Sir Vanazor were going to hang out right here, and then we were going to climb over the wall. Vanazor was going to set that thing on fire, and then Orin was going to go over there so that way she had the better vantage point for her fiery angel thing.
Far out.
Yeah, that makes
That's okay.
yeah.
That's
that-
okay.
All right.
Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
My apologies.
3, 4.
This is an apology song.
So yeah, I think.
Hang on. We'll probably have talked about this before. So I'm just gonna try it and see if the DM will let me get away with it. So you wanted to go over there, Dale, because you wanted to summon your fire angel thing, and you could summon it within 5 spaces of 5 of you, and then it can move 6 squares, right?
Yeah.
So whenever you summon it, where were you hoping on the map to be able to get your fire angel to go to? It was like the drawbridge, right?
I wanted to get it at sort of the bridge somewhere, just so that it keeps the two groups separated. I want to keep the ones that are in the tower, and I want to keep the ones that are out of the tower, which was more important in the version of reality where Ko was already in the tower.
Let's assume that Oren and Zoga were with Levelis as she was going over there. Levelis did not actually take off on her own.
Like that is what the plan was, right?
I'm just saying, like,
I think the plan was that I was going to go off on my own.
Yeah, well, I don't know why you did though.
Because it was in the plan.
So was Vanazor supposed to? I guess, like, I'm a little confused about the order of operations then too. So my understanding was that Zoga was supposed to have entered into this area already and tried to sneak through to get to the tower. And if we were supposed to go over there, then I'm assuming that Vanazor would have set this thing on fire, and then all 4 of us on the outside would have gone all over together. Is that anybody else's understanding, or?
What I thought your plan was, Ko is going to sneak up to the tower, which has not begun yet. And once he was there, Sir Vanazor was going to light the fire.
Yep.
And then once the fire was lit, Sir Vanazor was going to join you motherfuckers up over there.
There's a chance
that is correct.
This might still kind
all
of
of that was my understanding. That was all my understanding as well, but with the addition that because I can't run as far and I needed to be higher up when things started, that I was just going to start walking around sooner rather than climbing up here and trying to hide with my abysmal stealth anyway. I was like, I may as well just wrap around and climb up higher up. And that's what I said earlier on. So everything that you just said about the plan was true, but I wasn't part of the group that was climbing up to jump into
okay, so
those
you
bushes.
guys, you guys were planning on going into here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
All right. Well, then, yeah. Okay. Then this
there's a few versions.
This seems like as close as we're gonna get to a good starting state. So it's initiative. All right. Ko.
Yep.
All right. Well, it seems like the plan is going well.
Yeah. You and Sir Vanazor are ready to rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this, Vanazor. Okay, well, I am going to start sneaking.
Okay. I'm gonna make a stealth check.
Yep. The alphabetical S comes towards the end.
Ooh.
Doesn't look, boss.
Yeah, I mean when you start moving, Sir Vanazor, while he can still see you, you are completely silent. And then once you turn the corner, Sir Vanazor can't even if Sir Vanazor like sticks his head around, he can't see you. You're completely camouflaged.
Nice. I do my classic Sasquatch walk where I look back at the camera. Okay, so because of this, I want to do my movement technique.
You notice that there's 2 archers in the north watchtower, which is the one closest to you, and you can see 2 archers in the west watchtower, which is the one closest to Levelis.
Okay. So I think I should run so that I get 2
if you run,
squares.
You lose your stealth. Stealth is half movement.
Okay. So it might take me 2 turns to get there then, because I want to make sure I get a good leap. That makes sense?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Totally. You got this, bro.
Oh, sorry, I muted. I'm going to use my action to move again and get right up on this ledge, and then I will wait for my next turn.
Yeah, where you are right now is actually very well hidden from, because this is like it's a ramp. It's like the edge of it's the lip of a crater, right? And so you are most exposed right when you came out of the guardhouse, or right when you walked through the gates. But now from where you are, you can kind of just like hide behind the lip of this earth mound.
All right, I'm going to do that.
And you see there's 2 Bloodskull Hobgoblins. They've got the telltale inverse mohawk that shows bloody white skull underneath.
Bone hawk.
And what's somebody drew? Never mind, doesn't matter. Whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's just for me to remember how tall the wall is and how many archers are in each thing.
Got it. Fair enough. That's fine. So are you done, Ko?
Yeah, so I can see. Yeah, I'm tempted to, like, in case I die, write something with the chalk, but and pass the next turn and think about that.
Okay.
Lavelis, you hear only, a few feet away, you hear the scorpion dogs are super interested. Either they heard something or they smelled you.
Yeah.
And they are they are on the way. Oh wait, no, hang on a minute. My guys have not rolled initiative. They might go before.
They might go first.
Yep.
All right.
They do not.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. In fact, okay. Never mind. Yeah.
Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. It's a classic. I'm gonna bring down the judgment of Gwynagad upon them with the thunder of the Summer King.
Wow, that sounds epic.
Yeah, the best defense is a good offense, right? So may as well start cracking thunder.
Now you can't
let's
see
make
them,
this
by the way.
distraction
You
a real
realize that, right?
distraction. Do I need to see them?
I don't know. I'm just letting you know. You're standing at the base of.
Yeah, but I can hear where they are.
Yeah, you can hear them. Yeah, but you can't see them right now. They can't, and presumably they can't see you either yet.
Okay, but I feel like.
Just saying.
Okay.
I guess there's always like the
I'm just saying if you're
actually thing, right?
If you're planning on using an ability that requires LOS, then you're going to have to.
Well, I mean, it doesn't
yourself.
say anything. It doesn't say anything about being able to see them. It literally just says target 1, 2, or 3 creatures.
Well, I mean, then you have to have like line of effect. You have to be.
Oh, okay. So that's part of
You
that.
can't
then.
just.
All
You
right,
can't just. Like if you can't just pick 3 people that you can't see. And
I'm just so used to D&D saying like creature that you can see, right? So
Sure. Yeah.
Right. So that wasn't part of like my vocabulary of D&D and how it works.
Actually,
all right.
I think these guys.
So if that's the case and I would need line of sight to see them, then I'm just gonna keep pressing up against the wall and hope for the best. And that's it. That's my turn. Boop.
Okay, Servanazor. It's
Well,
you are now alone, Servanazor.
What if we're going into? I mean, let me think. I could start this fire,
No, we didn't start the fire.
but I'm not going to do like a huge blaze. Just like start it burning a little bit.
Yeah.
So like
When you say start it burning a little bit, do you have any ability to control how much fire is produced ultimately? Like,
What's his mouth?
Yeah, I guess it's.
like, can you stop it from?
I was about to say. I guess it's how hard I blow. So it doesn't. No, nothing specific.
Purse your lips, Sir Vanazor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
You know how to make fire, right? Just put your lips together and blow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna give it a try.
I believe in you, just like I believe in
I won't be
my own
like full
stuff.
on like I want to kill this thing. I'm just
I'm just saying. Once the fire starts,
Oh.
do you have any capacity to stop it from raging out of all control?
No.
Doesn't
All right, just
matter.
curious.
Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Do it.
Okay, well, I mean, sure, I guess, yeah.
All right. Then because Ko has kind of gone off.
How often can you use your fire breath? Looks like it's an encounter power, so go ahead and if that's how you're going to start it, they mark it off.
I think that's the only way I can do it. Right?
Well, presumably you've got like a flint and steel. Probably have lamp oil. You probably have lots of ways to start a fire.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it is a power.
Yeah.
Is this actually? But this is technically an encounter. I'm just
This is we rolled initiative. This is an encounter.
Oh, bloody DMs.
Listen, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it.
Just trying to look if there's anything else I could do. Well, I don't want to waste my power. I'm just gonna start a fire then.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't want to waste my power. I might need it.
You've not used your fire breath the entire time that we've been playing Dusk. You used it like once in the danger room session.
So
I think it's very good. That's why.
go ahead and
So use it for this.
go ahead
I
and
know,
go ahead and make
I
a
made it
nature
strong.
check to see if you can successfully get a fire started. It's really hard to do. It's hard. I mean, have you ever tried to start a fire
Yeah, all the time. It's no problem.
without matches or anything?
Jesus.
I have a question then. How have we been starting the fires every time we've camped?
Well, when you don't, no, when you don't.
I think it's just assumed that we know how to make fires.
You absolutely do. You absolutely do. The only question is, can you do it in an instant? Can you do it right the first time?
Right? Because
when you're wait, no, you don't get to. No, this is you don't get to. He's all by himself. He's all by himself.
He can make his choice, but I'm gonna bully him for it.
You can't. You're way over there. You can't shout and say,
Dale's gonna bully
use your fire breath.
Hang on. I want to reuse. I'm going to reuse my perception roll. If I hear OD over there trying to strike a flint, so help me fucking God.
I'm not saying Vanasaur. I'm gonna.
When you guys are making camp, you're not under any kind of time pressure. You can take your time, and it takes, it might take a minute or two to start a fire, and sometimes maybe it takes.
It's OD live right
3
now.
minutes, and sometimes it takes 1 minute. But here, he has to be able to do it on command, and that means you got to make a skill check.
It's OD live.
Dragon Breath. What's this? I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Dragon Brawn. Hang on. What's this? Use D10s for demo. Oh, okay. I could just change my. So yeah, it has got better. I did make my Dragon Breath.
Yeah. Do you want to waste it now that it's gotten better?
Wow! Don't even say that word.
But you're.
Yeah.
I've got it. No, the plan was when we talked about.
What if there's a lot of goblins in here and they would be.
When we were planning, I said I would use my Dragon Breath.
Yeah, but that's before you knew it was an encounter power.
Right, but that's tough. I said I would use
looked up whether it was gold and everything.
Yeah. Dragon Breath it is.
Go ahead and mark off the power.
Think.
Co, make a perception check.
You're my hero for doing
Actually,
that.
I would say Orin, and Zoga make a perception check.
And then the plan was I would try and move over.
Oh shit! I rolled it publicly.
Okay, it doesn't really.
Got out a D20.
Yeah, you can't use that one because
that was a 20.
Yeah, you gotta hide that one.
Co, you can hear the sound of Savannah's wing.
Shit, I gotta tap.
It's not that loud. Like you knew what you were looking for, and if you poke your head up, there's no indication that the archers heard it.
Okay, awesome.
And then the plan was I'd set the fire and then start to go over and join Orin and Zoga. So
that was your action, is starting the fire. And you breathe, and there is plenty of kindling in here, and it catches right away, and it's burning. Fire. It's hot.
Yeah.
It's growing. Like me.
Blimey. Can I get over this wall? 1, 2. How many? What can I move again? I've forgotten how this game works.
Probably 5 squares.
5 squares. 25. Where would it actually say it?
There was somebody either on Twitter or in a chat somewhere was like, now that I've been watching Matt running 4th edition, and even though I'm running 5th edition, I just do everything with squares now. It's just easier. And I was like, yep, it is.
Yep, honestly.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Speed 6 squares. Okay.
Are you wearing, what kind of armor are you wearing? Are you wearing heavy armor that reduces your speed?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, fine. Yep, speed 6, you're fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna do, but can I hop over this wall, right? Well, that's 2 squares to go over the wall, right?
It is.
Shit, how do I get cover?
It is 4 squares to go over the wall because it's 2 up.
What?
You gotta climb. You gotta climb it.
It's 20 feet tall?
No. It's 10 feet tall, but you don't just. He doesn't have fucking boots of spider climbing where he can just walk up a sheer cliff face. He's gotta actually climb it, and that takes.
Do you just do a vertical jump? Your strength is so high that your athletics would make it probably
just jump
faster.
12 feet in the air.
You're only wearing hide armor. You don't have to worry about.
What is this? 12 foot? Yeah, I'll just go and jump.
It's 2 squares, but it's 2 squares up, which means if you're gonna climb it, it's 4. It's like difficult terrain. It's 4 squares. But if you were to jump it, you could just go and fucking jump it. But a standing jump, I think you roll athletics and divide the result by 10, and that's how many squares.
Okay.
Just use your Steamworks wings.
Yeah, unless you're Co, in which case you have supernatural.
Well, my athletics is pretty good. Plus 5, plus 10, plus 10.
Really?
I don't know. Let's roll it here. Oh, sorry, I did it outside.
Ooh, 17.
That's up right there. Boom.
That's a lot. That's really big.
So if
Just fucking fly over.
yeah, but here's the I would say wait, hang on a minute.
What's it divided by 5?
No, just divided by 5 if you have a running if you have a running zone. If you're just standing still and going then you divide it by 10, which would be still almost 3 squares. So that's fine.
Yeah, I do it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Whoa, what a jump.
So now you're
Here-ish, I guess.
That's fine. Yeah, sure. I would say you're here. There.
Oh, okay. I guess that's... Wait, so... Have I got any movement left? I've got to get into cover, right? Otherwise I'm going to get
No, you still have a little bit of cover from the the roof of the guardhouse.
Oh, really? So I'm a little bit covered. Okay.
Yeah.
Then now I'm over
Can you see how the guardhouse is actually casting a shadow?
Oh, yeah.
Right. You're at the edge of that shadow. You're in it, though.
Okay.
And I think that's it for you.
Yeah, I'm going to... Yep. Okay. Shit. Where's the old combat tracker? And then... Wow. Turn complete. There you go.
Turn complete. Oren, you can see from the bushes a curious Bloodskull Beastmaster trying to rein in his 2 scorpion dogs because they're very interested in something happening on the other side of that ledge.
Probably the smell of all the dragon poo.
Also from where you are, Oren, could you do me a favor and make another perception check? I apologize for all this rolling, but...
Oh, that's okay. My perception's good. I don't mind rolling perception.
15. Wow, it's pretty good. Yeah, you notice that there's also standing at the top of that wooden plank, there's 2 Bloodskull soldiers with spears.
Do they look alert? Like, do they look like they're ready for action?
They're sort of vaguely... One of them is... The one that's closest to you is watching the Beastmaster. The other one seems to be just kind of, chilling.
I shouldn't have rolled in so much dragon poo.
This is some old school D&D bullshit. We're going to fucking siege this tower.
And how is the fire looking at this point?
Well, I mean, almost no time has passed, so you
Right.
Yeah, plus I'm
It's
right
all kind
next
of
to it.
instantaneous.
Yeah,
the
the next tick of the clock won't happen until the next round.
We might want to hold fast. They haven't literally seen her yet.
Yeah, I'm
They've metaphorically seen her.
I'm thinking that it might not be a bad idea. I've got this slingshot here, and I've got some rocks. Maybe I can shoot it kind of near them to draw them in the opposite direction, like draw the scorpions in the opposite direction.
Ooh.
What do you think? Is it worth it?
Worth a shot.
Okay. So my slingshot has a range of 10. So let me get my drawing tool out. I'll show you where I want to I want to shoot where I just put that little marker at as a way to try and distract the
All right, well, go ahead and make an attack roll against armor class.
Oh, it's because everything is slowed down. That's why. Sorry. So why do I have to shoot against their armor class if I'm not actually trying to hit them?
Yeah, you have to hit
Armor class of the ground?
Armor class of 10.
What happens if I miss?
Then it just scatters. It just hits a different place. The question is if you can't just automatic. You're not like a Olympic level darts champion. You can't just automatically hit exactly the spot you want. You just it's like trying to hit somebody if they had no armor on and no dexterity. So you'll very likely you're going to do it, and if you fail, I'll roll a scatter die, and it'll go, one space up, down, left, or right.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. It would have been with you're only +3. You could have missed. So yeah, you go and hurl a sling stone, and it goes spack and hits an exposed piece of rock there. It makes a sufficiently loud noise, and it distracts the Beastmaster. The Beastmaster is like, so the Beastmaster turns to look at that, but the scorpions are like, they're really, really focused on Levelis.
Bugger.
It's all that cocaine in my pockets.
My God.
Elven marching powder. The Beastmaster who's holding the scorpion dogs, on leashes and restraining them, kind of looks over at the guards that are at the top of the ramp. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Does he seem like, because he heard that, that weird sound and everything, does he seem like he's like pulling back the scorpions from like the edge?
No.
They're still like leading him.
Yep.
All right, Zoga, that doesn't seem to have distracted the scorpions enough. So, what do you think at this point? Do you want to? You
could just leave Lavellus to her fate.
No, that's yummy.
Wing it, man. We'll
It's going to be a big fire.
Do what we do when it comes up. Yeah.
Yes, I think we
almost stick to the plan, right?
I think what we do is we creep to the edge of where we can comfortably stay hidden, right? Just so that, like, if it really goes south, if we hold right now, we can get to her in our next turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we totally can. Yeah, because I think maybe the thing is I've already used my attack. I've moved up 2, so that's my movement. So I don't know if this is possible, but could I do is it possible to do a hold action that if I see something, the trigger, like I define a trigger, and if that happens, I can use my action point to then do something about it?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna hold using my action point until I see if they clearly like spot Lavellus and go over or try to like attack her or something. So I think that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay. Zoga?
Zoga waits. I think I want to hold an action. How much movement does it take to get down this wall?
To get down? I mean, you could just hop down. It wouldn't cost you anything.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Can I hold... I don't know if it works like this. Can I hold an action to where it's like... If these guys...
So the way it works is you can either ready an action, which lets you interrupt them, but you give up your movement. So you say, I'm giving up my movement to ready an action. If X happens, then I do Y with my action, and that lets you interrupt. If you don't want to interrupt, you can just hold, in which case it lets you reset your initiative. So you could just wait to go after the Bloodskull Beastmaster to see what he does.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to do that.
Okay. Okay, so then your initiative becomes like 0 basically for now. It'll get a number again once. So you're basically out of the initiative order at the moment, and you're waiting to see what these guys do, and then it's up to you to say, okay, I want to go now. But you don't get to interrupt them. You have to wait for their thing to be finished.
Cool.
All right. Well,
totally what I want to do.
Okay, it's the Bloodskull Beastmaster, and I guess technically he's like here, and this guy's here, and this guy's here, because he's leading them on leashes. And at this point, the Scorian moves up here, and this one moves over here, and they're like chittering. They don't really bark. And the Bloodskull Beastmaster is going to follow. Oops. Hi, hello. Oops. What the fuck? Oh, I don't have this guy selected. There we go. And from here, he can see Lavellus.
Oh, fuck.
Bloody hell.
What do you think? And he says...
he says, do one. Look, the first
Yikes.
3, do one. Go on, do one.
Oh, my God.
You there, do one. Okay, well, he's just shouted something.
So I think, like, that's what the trigger was for my thing, right?
Okay, sure, yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna use my action point. Where is that? So I can check it off. Okay, so I look at Zoga and I say, I'm going in, I gotta help her. She's gonna be fucking bug meat. So what I'm going to do is use my action point to use... I'm going to use charge. And I'm going to move up to my speed, which I think means I can hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would bring me right here, basically.
Okay. Remember, charge doesn't get you extra movement. It just lets you move and attack.
Right. So I can use charge, and then at the end of charge, I can bull. And bull rush allows me to push an enemy. So I want to try and just push him. I don't know if I just push him off the cliff. Yeah. Because
yeah, absolutely.
Because then he's down there with Labellus.
I mean, there's not really like otherwise pushing him is just gonna.
What you gonna do?
It's just gonna move him, right? It's not gonna. If you don't push him off the cliff, then pushing him's not gonna do a whole hell of a lot.
Go for it.
Yeah. So sorry, Labellus, but I'm about to push a hobgoblin on you. So I get a +1 bonus to the attack roll, and it is going to be a strength attack versus fortitude defense. Don't add any modifiers for the weapon that I use. So do I just roll like pure strength, or is it like a unarmed hit or something?
I don't know. What you're trying to? This isn't a power you have, right? This is just a thing you can do in 4th edition as an action, correct?
Yeah, it's just bull rush.
What is it? I can look it up if you want me to. What does it say?
It says you try to push an enemy away. This tactic is useful for forcing an enemy out of a defensive position or into a dangerous one. Target. You can bull rush a target adjacent to you that is smaller than you, the same size, or larger. Strength attack. Make a strength attack versus fortitude defense. Do not add any modifiers for the weapon you use. If you hit, you push the target one square and shift into the vacated space.
Yep. So that's just a straight up strength roll. Are you proficient in athletics? I bet you are.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Go ahead and add. You're gonna go ahead and add your proficiency modifier, which actually I don't know what that is.
For athletics,
I think it's just +1.
It is plus proficiency. I think is +2.
Yeah, you're right.
And then I get a +1 because I charged. So I think I get to add 3 to my strength roll.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Modifiers 3. Strength. Check, I guess. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
All right. So yeah,
it's pretty good.
So I shove the Bloodskull Beastmaster and I move into spot, and then I mark him. Let me do that real quick. Where's my mark at? He is marked. And then
I love that from Lavellis's perspective, she's just like, oh no, like just pressed up against the wall, like, and then this hobgoblin falls down in front of her on the ground.
Well, the hobgoblin sees you. He looms over the edge of the wall. He's got 2 scorpion dogs, and he goes, "Bosh, that's good." And then all of a sudden, he fucking elf out of nowhere hits him from behind. He goes, "Ah!" and he fucking falls on his ass right next to you.
Does he take any fall damage? Oh, he did. He took 7
points of.
I see it.
7 points of falling damage, and he's
how long are those leashes?
He lets go. He lets go of the leashes when he falls.
He doesn't have them tied around his waist like any responsible dog owner.
No, these aren't.
I mean, they're Bloodskulls. They're not responsible dog owners.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll kick off his dogs next, and then I'll grab Lavellas up.
Yeah, take control of the dogs. Nice.
Okay, so I think that's the end of my turn.
That's pretty cool.
The end of my.
Okay, so that was your. So you interrupted him. He is gonna take his turn. He is gonna stand up from prone. And he is going to. He had a plan, but that plan has now been interrupted by Orin, who marked him, which means he's like. What's what I'm looking for? Orin's basically challenging him, saying, "Forget about that. Forget about the little elf. You gotta fight me."
I'm the big elf.
A mark isn't magical. A mark is it's a notional role-playing thing. It's you are kind of threatening them and goading them, or otherwise saying, "Face me," that kind of thing. And
combat challenge.
Yeah, exactly. So. He is going to attack you with his Whore Whip. He hits. He does a little bit of damage to you. probably not a lot. Oh, that's not bad. And he pulls...
You're targeting Orin right now.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Trying to imagine him reaching up over the wall is kind of funny.
Is war whip like it's
It's 15 feet
reach? Long. Jesus.
Ooh.
Three
Indiana Jones motherfucker.
It's 3 squares, and he grabs you and he pulls you. He pulls you off the ledge.
Climby.
Go ahead and make an athletics check to see if you can land on your feet. Otherwise, you're going to take damage.
There's no like strength check against it for me to just hold my ground.
No, so you can't make a strength check against like an attack. It's just a thing that happens. Yeah, you're making an athletics check to see if you can. Actually, no, you don't get a chance to do that.
Why?
Sorry, I just read the ability. And it just says you fall prone and he drags you. And in this case, because you're on a ledge, he drags you off the ledge, and you're gonna take 4 points of falling damage. Whoa, that's crazy! What the fuck? I just tried to drag some words. I just tried to drag what the fuck. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so that's him, and now he's got 2 scorpion buddies. The good news is this guy's going to almost certainly die. The question is, what's? Let's see.
Does it look like they saw this, or like does it look like he just fell off the ledge?
Who? When you say they, what do you mean?
The guards that were on the bridge.
You can't see them. Only Orin and Zoga could see them because the western turret, which is the one on the right, is blocking your line of sight to the guards at the top of the thing. But you can see the guards. The guards are absolutely pointing and shouting. They and the Beastmaster, there's a whole conversation happening about what the fuck is going on. They absolutely watched Orin fucking, sprint her way across this open field and smash into that thing. So they know shit's going on.
Really? It's a lot of very different things that are sounding the alarm right now. It's a lot of very different things.
Do you remember our plan?
Yep, it was super fucking.
I remember it.
I think as far as Savannah's concerned, the plan's still perfect, right?
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Yep.
So the scorpion crawls. It goes and crawls down the thing, targets Orin.
God.
How do I do that exactly?
What? Sorry.
Why are you acting like?
I shouldn't know. I take it back. I take my why back.
Let's see. What do these guys do?
I'm just having a wham moment. That's
wham.
Wham.
Oh, this is cool. You're not currently grabbed. So let's see. Ooh. When an allied beast or a magical beast that is adjacent to the hobgoblin. Yeah, and he is. That's cool. Okay, cool. So if this guy does this thing, then he gets a little buff. But the question is, oh, cool. So he's definitely going to do this. He tries to claw you.
Like this.
Claw. Damage.
Wow.
And you are grabbed. And he since that scorpion hit with the attack, the Beastmaster like basically says, "Good dog," but in thing, and the scorpion kind of bristles with pride, like, yeah, I'm a good dog. Yeah, I got the elf. Now I'm gonna eat her.
Thank God. So wags the stinger.
Yeah, his stinger is wagging like crazy. And then this guy's gonna do the same thing, except to Levelis. Hello, hi.
What's up?
That is not what I wanted. Here we go. All right, there we go. Only you can rock. Okay, and he, I guess, is going to try and also grab you. Oh, critical failure.
Oh my gosh, Orin is taking all the punishment for my missteps.
Yep.
This is terrible.
All right, Zoga, it's you.
Sweet. All right, well, I finished filing my nails. The gold nail file daintily into my breast pocket of my tactician's armor.
You want to do your hair first? It's important, I think, that...
So Orin is grabbed, yes?
Yep, Orin is grabbed by a giant scorpion claw, and she's prone.
Is the grabbed thing, is that a saving throw type of situation?
I think
it will be on my next turn.
Grabbed until they escape, so that's going to be a strength check.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I have an encounter power, which is one ally who can hear you and is within 5 squares can make a saving throw. Is that the same thing, or is that a different thing?
This isn't that kind of effect. A grab is like an opposed thing. It's not like an ongoing poison or something. It's not like ongoing magic. It's just she's literally physically stuck in these claws, and she has to pry herself out. So it's not a saving throw. It's an action on her turn.
Okay. And you said like to hop down from this wall is not really an issue.
Nope, it doesn't cost any movement to hop down, but you got to make a either athletics or acrobatics check to make sure you don't fall on your ass. It's DC,
okay.
It's like DC 10 at the worst.
Cool. Beep bop beep bop bop. So that it would be my movement, and I need to make a athletics check. You said?
Yep.
This is me jumping off the thing.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah,
definitely tuck and roll, parkour style. I turn around, I unsheath my sword, and I charge.
Yeah.
Bloop, at this wang hole.
That's the worst kind of hole. Excuse me, I have to kick my cat out.
Kitty.
My cat.
He's a hit.
Yes.
You've been fed enough for
A palpable hit.
You've been fed enough.
I'm back.
And I will give an inspiring word to young Orin.
Wait, inspiring word. Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Orin is just like so relieved to see Zoga down here that she's like reinvigorated of like, oh my god, I might not actually die. Okay,
We
cool.
can actually do this, yeah.
We got this, guys. I wouldn't leave you hanging.
Still pinched by a giant bug, which I'm not happy about, but I'll figure that out.
Ko, there appears to be some fucking madness happening to the west, which is to your right.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Yes.
Like
they seem to have that under control.
like right now, you all you can hear is like, like there's no, you can't see anything anymore. But you just saw two of your teammates fucking like bum rush their ass across the open field and then leap off of the edge. So.
Some goblin curse words. Surprise! We're actually the distraction.
Yep. Yeah. It's a good thing you lit that fire, and Sir Vanazor is basically off on his own.
Yep.
He's gonna get up there and be like, where is everybody?
Yeah, where's it? What happened, everybody? Where did everybody go?
Look,
yeah, he's gonna walk out and be like,
there will be
I guess.
two phases of distraction,
Yeah,
that's all.
yeah. Sir Vanazor is gonna have a moment of crisis where he's like, did they just leave me here alone? Did they just run away?
Because he can't see Ko.
Nope. Ko's hiding, and you guys are no longer invisible. So yeah, super cool. Super cool.
We know what time it is now. Time to test my hops.
Yes.
It's time to open the gates of battle.
Ooh.
There's the first one.
My god.
33.
I get to do it twice. Take the higher of the two. Lots of clicking to be done.
I mean, there is a way to roll. There is a way to roll with advantage, but at least, well, actually, maybe there isn't because this is 4th edition D&D. You just have an ability
So
to roll
33.
dice. Yep.
So that's 6 squares of leaping. Can I jump up to the
Squares of
guard spire?
Yeah, sure. Where do you want to land?
You know,
Do you want to land? Because it's not like, it's not as the map depicts. In fact, give me 1 second to grab the interior ground floor here. So now there's 2 of these guys, right? Mm-hmm. So that's what you see.
so could I have leapt like behind them?
You can if you want to, yeah.
So I'm going to jump across. I'm going to open the gates of battle.
Dope.
I pull my club Mercy off my back and give a good whack at this one. Oof.
Oh, Justice just rolled a 3.
Damn.
How dare you? How dare you rhyme? At a time like this.
Okay. Let's see real quick. Just see if I can do any of my superpowers if they're going to help out.
You're a little bit distracted because you're aware that your friends are being, there was shit's going down, and that was not part of the plan.
Yes. Okay,
then I guess you're done.
Then I guess what I'll do.
It's exciting. We have 2 different maps now. We've got one map which is Ko all by himself fighting against a horde of goblins, and then we got you guys outside, and also Matt O'Driscoll's kind of hanging out This
is deja vu.
It is. It's just this is exactly
Serena.
Yeah, it's Serena from last night being like
making fires, just hanging around, not
doing 1 point of damage and refusing to get into combat.
At least you're not being actively detrimental. So you're a step above me right now.
Spoilers: the last time Matt O'Driscoll did this, which was yesterday, a player character died.
Wow.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna say that it's because Matt O'Driscoll spent 3 rounds standing there refusing to get closer to the battle so that he could actually get in range of his spells because he was afraid. I'm not gonna say that. That's open to interpretation. That could be any reason. But a character did die, and it's largely because of him.
Right now, I'm just doing what we planned. Let's see what happens on my turn. Thank you.
We're sticking to the plan. So I do have a free action through my blurred strike focus now. It's the trigger is moving at least half my speed during a turn, which I certainly did. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this. So my defenses should be +2 because I don't know what these 2 people can do.
Well, how long does it last?
Just 1 round, I think.
Well, I mean, now is a good. I mean, you don't know what's inside, but you definitely know there's 2 archers right here. So
yeah, it's to the end of my next turn. So that seems like a good time to use it.
The Bloodskull Archer number 1. They obviously call out, and you don't speak Goblin, but they're probably saying something along the lines of "Holy fuck, we're being attacked." Actually, I was gonna say.
You understand the tone.
Goblin version of help.
And this dude is going to drop his bow and draw his S word, and he's going to target Kaho.
It's salami.
And he's just going to Hassan chop. Ooh, critical.
Oh no.
Remember Ko, everybody?
No.
Good days, good times.
Oh,
No.
God.
13 points of damage.
Oh,
Bring it
no.
on.
He's done.
Oh.
Now, this guy is going to do the same thing for us. What are the odds of this guy rolling a critical? Actually, he has to move here.
Watch that +2 to AC come in clutch right now.
Oh, I almost rolled another 20. Fuck. It rolled 20 and then rolled over to 8. That would have been fucking epic.
Everything's fine.
Okay, so it's
Congrats, everybody.
It's Levelis. We have 2 different. This is fucking amazing. I'm so happy right now. We have 2 entirely different battles happening simultaneously on 2 different maps.
Don't forget about our intrepid Dragonborn.
Well, yeah, he's not really,
Yeah.
he's not really doing anything.
This is like a slice of life thing right now.
Dragonborn arsonist.
All right, it's Levelis. I hope you got something cool.
Thankfully, my gentle viewers.
You're just doing what you were told. Nothing's gone wrong from your end. You were from Cervezer's like, everything's going great. Guys
We're
got
allowed to
fire.
be angry. We're allowed.
Yeah, this is going. Hey, things are going fine. All right.
It's fine. Everything's
Are
fine.
valid.
You don't get a literal inspiring word, but let this be an inspiring word. It's going great.
Hang on, I gotta put some other guys in the.
I'm inspired. Thankfully, my kind and gentle viewers reminded me that shifting exists, so I'm going to shift.
Yeah.
Yay.
1 square away. I'm going to use my Thunder of Judgment and hope for the best. Where's
What
the
does
button
that
for
do?
it? It will hurt them and hopefully push them away.
Just FYI, there's nowhere to push them to. They are.
Okay,
They're
well,
up,
it will
they're
hurt
up against
them.
the wall, basically, right? As you can see.
Them into the wall and do smooshing damage.
Yeah, if they
I mean, it can't
I would
blast
say
them upwards. They
if you-
can't be blasted upwards.
that would be ridiculous. But you can't. Sorry. Sometimes I enjoy being a dungeon master too much. But if you push them back and they can't move back, they'll take extra damage.
Cool. So I only missed 1 just then? Did I miss 2 or 1? There's a hit, there's a miss on Skorian 2. So I would like to re-roll Skorian 2 quick because I'm going to use Dernwin's Guidance. Yay! Dernwin!
Is that a reroll?
Hooray! Yes.
Dernwin.
Sweet.
Dernwin.
Dernwin!
Yeah!
Yes, excellent.
Yeah.
Love that for me. Wonderful, big fan.
Don't forget to reselect the other 2 guys.
Yes,
you hit
good
all
point. Okay, so let's see. And then, oh geez, oh my gosh, this is so many. I have so many tabs of information open. Okay, so that's okay, 3 targets, so it's the 1d6, but I get to add +3 to my damage. Okay, +3 to my damage, which is this. Okay.
Oh,
great.
wow. The Beastmaster's bloodied.
And all of them would have been pushed 3 squares.
Okay, so that's actually
fun.
quite a bit. So I'll have them I'll treat that as 3d6 damage, 1d6 for each square. And
I'm also going to say, because I have a daily thing with my Avenging Ash totem, I really just want to sorry, you do that.
All right. That guy, the Bloodskull Beastmaster, smashes against the thunder force, smashes him into the wall, and it concusses him a little bit, but he's still alive.
Oh yeah, that actually reminds me that they should be dazed.
Well, you can put dazed on them.
But they're all dazed, hooray. I
Dazed,
also
FYI,
would
means
like...
they can move or attack, but not both.
Okay, excellent. My Avenging Ash Totem has a daily free action power that lets me, if I hit with a Divine Implement power, the enemy takes 5 extra fire damage, so I would like to apply that to the Beastmaster.
Yes.
Wow.
Nice.
You did 5 extra damage to the Bloodskull Beastmaster. He is still alive. He's very unhappy. Is he the only one you did 5 extra damage to?
He's the only one I did 5 extra damage to,
Okay,
and the
all of
last
them are
thing
still
that
alive,
I'm
but
doing.
they're all bloodied and they're all dazed.
Okay, awesome. And the last thing is that I'm going to use Vigilance of Turn, which is something that I've never gotten to do before because it only triggers if I hit an enemy within 3 squares of me. But basically, I mean, it's not like they grow onto my face. It's just like the next time you look at me, I have more eyes. Kind of like moths with those fake eye patterns. Yeah, I have more eyes, and now I have a +2 to my defense.
Yep. Until the start of your next turn.
The start of my next turn.
Yep.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Sweet.
Sorry, it was convoluted.
That was cool. I mean, it was only convoluted because you did a lot of shit, right? I think there was only like really one hitch in your get along, and half of that was me accidentally deleting one of your powers. So it's Sir Vanazor. Hey, Matt O'Driscoll, you hear the fire?
I'm just gonna stay here by the fire.
Yeah, the fire is growing. The fire is growing. It's a lot. It's not. You can't tell whether or not the fire is big enough yet to be seen from the tower, but obviously you can see it.
What do I hear though? Have I heard all this commotion? Like, it sounds like the plan isn't going well, right?
I mean, you hear fighting. You hear fighting.
Okay.
And you didn't expect you, and you don't, and it's not fighting coming from where. Actually, you hear fighting coming from where Ko is, and you hear fighting coming from where you would expect the Beastmaster and his 2 Scorpion dogs to have been, based on the last time you saw him on patrol.
We'll stick to the plan. But the plan's sort of gone to pieces, isn't it?
You don't. The fire. You lit the fire. That's that Ko's. You hear fighting coming from the tower where Ko is, so that's part of the plan.
But yeah, my plan was to go across the bridge with the others, but I guess. Well, okay. So what can I move? 6 spaces. I'm going to head up to where I hear fighting. Then 1, 2, 3. Oops. 4, 5, 6. And then what do I get for charging?
Matt O'Driscoll, make a perception check.
Sugar. Okay, power. Where are we looking? Abilities? No. Skills to it. Perception.
Skills.
Skills
in it. Oh, that is very perceptive. You can hear your friends to the west, to the northwest or the southwest, engaged in battle, but you can't see it because they're at the bottom of that.
Here's the thing.
Drop off.
Then, if I see what I see,
you do see that. Yeah.
And I know that Ko's in there on his own.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try and get up into that tower.
Okay.
To help Ko.
Love it.
Fucking go for it.
Again, how can I do this? So I can move 6 to start with, and then another 6 for the charge, right? So
you could try to jump into you could try to basically do what Ko did. And although you're not as good at it because you don't have all these crazy fucking monk powers, but you could try to jump into the turret.
Okay. So that's first movement. I'll give it a go. Although my athletics is pretty good.
Well, yeah, hang on one second. That's where you were, right? 1, 2.
Yeah, where the
3,
1 is,
4,
yeah.
5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
This might be difficult to do as well.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to make it because you're going to be dividing you're going to divide your result by 5, right? So that means you would need a total result of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Well, you might if you get a 25.
It's not out of question.
No, it's not impossible. Although, no, it's your character. Go for it. Who am I to suggest that you consider the consequences of failure? Go ahead.
Athletics, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are so brave.
Whoa, you did it!
Wow.
Yes!
What's up?
What a hero! What a hunk!
And you see, you see Sir Banazor. Well, actually, no one sees this. Only I get to see this. Only I get to see Sir Banazor, the Dragonborn Knight
on display,
and just like very much like Conan, just hurl himself across this fucking gap, and it looks like as the arc of his body reaches its apex, it looks like there's no possible way he's going to make it, and then somehow he just reaches out his arms and fucking grabs onto the turret, and it looks like it's impossible, and then he does it.
Yeah.
Well, let us delete you from here.
Bye.
That's probably
Good
the
luck,
best
everyone.
thing that could have happened to you.
That's so
gosh.
sick.
Delete you from there and add you to here. Haha!
Okay.
And then I guess I share this with you now, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's okay. It's kind of
Huh?
darkish.
What do you mean? Scroll down to the bottom.
Oh, gotcha. There I am.
Okay, so
Gotcha.
the battle is now at least so now it is no longer 3 different groups. There's now only 2 different groups.
I think that was I think that worked out. I think that's what I had to do based on what I saw. So wait. That's got to be it, right?
Yep, that is.
I'm pushing it, asking for anything else.
Well, no, it's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Hang on a minute.
Because I charged.
Yeah,
right?
you absolutely fucking charged. So you can
now
go ahead and make an attack. You can make an attack on Bloodskull Archer number whichever dude this is. What is going on with my?
Which would be my howling strike. Right?
This is Dale's fault. I'm guaranteeing you.
Wow.
It's Dale's fault.
Yeah, I need to.
It takes time. It's because it's trying to sync all these images across to fucking Australia.
I have never done anything wrong in my entire life.
You might as well be on Mars for the kind of delay we're getting. All right, anyway, yeah, you could hit this. And are these guys? Why do they look like they're invisible?
They don't to me, no.
So you guys you can see them, right? Okay.
I can see 2 in here. Yeah.
It's just for some reason they look until I click on them. They look really hard. They're really hard to see. That's all.
Is it control to target? Yeah. Gotcha. And then so it'd be my howling strike because that's at the end of the charge. So let's do this.
Oh!
That's a crit. That's a crit.
Fuck, dude.
Oh,
Fuck.
yes.
You like them apples?
Fuck, dude. This is how good King Omen ruled. The power of the Dragon Knights. The fucking unstoppable heroism of the Dragon Phalanx.
I'll just do a little bit of damage here.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm so happy.
19.
Oh, he's not
total,
dead.
I think. No, that hurt him, though.
Yeah, yep. Yep. So stand by. Let me see. Which guy was that? That was it's because that guy was fresh. That's why. Neither of these guys have been hit.
That's nuts. So Savannah just comes, sets a fire off, runs out, realizes Ko's in trouble, leaps up this tower, and then once he gets to the tower, just sees this thing and goes, "Arr!" Just cleaves this thing.
Yeah. Well, the crazy thing was like you climb up. you jumped up onto the grass at the top of that granite lip, that granite little wall, and you look around and you can't see any of your friends, right? All you can hear is battle in two different directions.
Yep.
But you saw what the goblins were doing, and you made a split second, I think, the absolutely correct decision. In retrospect, knowing that you were going to fucking ace all your rolls, and you just YOLO'd your ass across there, and you did everything you needed to. You fucking rolled a 17 plus 10 on athletics, and then a natural 20. And there was probably no way a crit was going to. Even a crit's not going to take one of these guys from fresh to dead. These guys aren't minions. But that was.
Yeah, it added on the extra damage for the crit, right?
Yeah, that's the. See how the D10 is green?
The D10 is the extra damage.
It's not extra. It's maximized.
Gotcha.
Right. So that D10 is green and it's 10.
So I rolled pretty bad on those D6s. That's
I think you rolled 1, 2, 3, 3 less than average. Remember, average is 3, 3.5, so 4 less than average. No big deal.
Okay.
But yeah, that getting an automatic 10. Actually, I thought there was some other kind of. Isn't there? Hang on a minute. Isn't there some other thing you can do when you crit?
No, wait.
When you crit?
Oh, yeah, I've crit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, a rampage crit.
Yeah.
So I just crit. Once per round, when you score a critical hit with barbarian attack power, you immediately make a melee-based attack as a free action.
Yep.
So now I get another attack.
Yep, it's not a power. It's just a regular target. Yeah, it's just a regular using your Vanguard Greatsword in your combat thing.
Gotcha. Let's do that now.
I remember like there being an extra die out there. Anyway.
Is this guy still targeted?
Servanazor targeted Bloodskull Archer number 1. Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use my bang.
Fuck, this is epic as shit. Goddamn, dude. You hit?
18, I hit. Yep. And then damage. Not so good.
Yep, but you bloodied him.
He's blooded. He's blooded. Wait, blooded.
That means he's at half damage. You've done 27 damage to them, so you can do some math to figure out about how much hit points.
My Fey-born Triumph kicks in when I bloody someone.
Oh, Jesus. Yep.
You gain the Roar of Triumph power. In addition, whenever you bloody an enemy, the next attack by you or an ally against that enemy gains a bonus to the attack roll equal to your con modifier. So I think I put that on here.
Yeah, you should be able to just. There should be like a little effect icon, like a little man. Yep. You did. You absolutely did.
Yeah. So when we get him next, we're gonna kick the shit out of this guy.
You're a good friend, Sir Vanazor.
Yeah, dude, Servanazor just came. Yeah, well, because Servanazor knows what the hobgoblins are doing. All right, are you done, bro? Fuck.
I did a
Jesus
crit.
God, you're like an entire party all by yourself.
I did my Howling Strike. Yeah, you're good. Move on.
Please click end turn, sir.
Oh, yes. Sorry, sir.
All right.
There we go.
So the two, now no one can see what the guards at the gate or at the thing are doing, so they're going to take their turn. And now it's Orin.
What about the fire?
The fire is growing.
Does it look like real fire, or is it just smoke?
You see, you can. Well, how would you can't see yet. It's not big enough yet for you to be able to see from your vantage point. It's literally only been 6 seconds since he breathed fire on that thing.
Real quick question, Colville.
Yeah.
My horned helm. The horned helmet increases the damage you deal when making a charge attack. Did we add that?
Do you remember adding it?
No. I mean, no. I wonder if we did.
And you probably didn't.
My charge attack deals one.
You know what though?
Extra damage.
You're going to remember that next time, though, right?
Wow.
I'm kidding. Go ahead and roll it.
So it'd be a D6. Yeah. Here we go. 5.
Nice. Oh, okay, great. So it's 5, and if I drag that onto this dude, will it add it automatically? Yep. You came real close to. I'm just going to tell you, OD, as a reward, you did 32 points of damage to this guy that has 39 hit points.
Wow.
Nice.
You almost killed him. If you had rolled more damage on those 2 D6s, if you had rolled like 2 6s, for instance, which is very unlikely, you would have killed this guy.
Now I'm done. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, Orin.
Oh, let's see. So I guess I should use my movement to stand up, so I'm no longer prone.
Okay, let me remove the prone.
You're too late. I've done it.
Okay, good.
I think I'm going to do a cleave because I'm not within range of 3 of them at the same time, unfortunately. It's been a while since I've pulled from the powers tab, so let's see if this works.
You hit?
I hit him!
Yep.
Yay! And then...
And it did correctly apply the -2 to his AC.
Sweet. So I get to use this against him.
He's dead.
Yay! And then also, because it's cleave, and I hit him, another target that is adjacent to me that's not him takes damage equal to my strength modifier. So let's target this guy. Do my strength modifier.
Yep, that worked.
Dying?
Nope, he's not dying. It's not dying, but you did do damage to him. You did it correctly applied the 5 damage.
Okay, so that was my standard action.
You mark him by doing that?
Yes, thank you.
Also, don't forget you're grabbed.
I don't need marked. Oh, right. I need to break out of that. It's a strength check, right?
Yeah, but it's an action.
Don't worry about it.
If I kill him, I don't have to worry about it.
That is true.
Oh, they go after you. Okay, never mind. Worry about it a little bit.
Yeah, that's me then. My turn.
All right, this scorpion.
Oh wait, it's the scorpion one that should be marked. Let me mark that again. That did not work last time. Why is it?
Did you take? I don't think you did.
What?
I don't think you took the lightning damage at the beginning of your turn.
What lightning damage? Wasn't that a save thing that Schmuck was trying to do last time?
Boop.
Wait a minute. When on Schmuck's turn, he wanted to do it. Wait, or maybe he didn't end up using that.
If you're grabbed by the scorpion, it shocks you on your turn.
It's a lightning scorpion?
Yep. Claws, lightning.
Just like in the Power Rangers movie.
That's exactly where it's from.
Yep.
A grab target takes 5 lightning damage at the start of the... Oh, I'm sorry. It only happens now. I get it. It doesn't happen on your turn. It happens on its turn. And it is its turn, so it's doing its thing. So, let's see. The Stormclaw Scorpion can use this attack against a target it has grabbed. Great. So it has grabbed you, Orin. And you see... And it's pissed. You killed its master. It's like a dog, and you just watched it kill its owner. So it's going to sting you. Its massive stinger whips around, and oh no, that's a miss. Okay, so now this guy, who's also very, very angry at you, goes.
Oh, 1 second. Never mind. Go ahead.
And let's see. This guy's also going to try and sting you.
Me?
It hits you. It's gonna. It unerringly strikes the scorpion stinger. Hits right below your eye, like
a fucking critical hit.
It jabs like into your cheekbone, and you take 5 ongoing lightning damage, and you are immobilized. You see like Orin's body goes rigid and electricity is coursing over her and her muscles are frozen from the electrical power. And now it's Zoga. Zoga.
Okay, so immobilized is something that you can do a saving throw for.
Correct. Actually, she has 2 things ongoing right now that you can save for. She has the ongoing damage and the immobilization.
Don't waste your thing on it, because I'm assuming like once these guys die, it's just gonna go away anyway, and they're probably pretty close to that. And if not, then I'll save then, and you don't have to use a thing for it.
Zoga, who's in charge of this warband?
Immobilized means I just can't move from my space.
Correct.
I can still talk to you like I'm talking to you right now. Just smush the bugs.
Here's how this goes. What am I looking at here? Aha. They're both bloodied. I see. Okay. All right, here's how this goes. I'm going to Okay, sorry. I just needed to. I need to decide which one I'm doing. And it's this one. Since these guys are both bloodied, it's going to be this one. All right. I am using my inspiring war cry. So, standing right next to you, I literally turn to face you. I'm like a foot or two away from your own face while you're grabbed by the scorpion, and I just go, and it inspires the shit out of you. So, as I make this attack, you get to make a saving throw.
Okay.
And I am targeting this guy. And it is my inspiring war.
This is so cool. This is the coolest thing that's happened in D&D in a long time.
Bam!
Ooh.
Dying.
Dead.
Oh, hell yeah.
Scorpion murdered.
How does the scorpion die, Zoga?
I literally I'm still screaming. I'm still doing my inspiring war cry. Ah! And I I slice it so hard that its legs that I didn't even slice. Some of its legs just fucking pop off of its body, and it just sort of bits of it ricochet off of the wall behind it.
Am I saving against the poison or the immobilized?
It picks one. I don't know which one. Probably the first one that was applied. So the
saved.
Nice.
Oh, it looks like you saved against both of them because it's
them. I'm so inspired by Zoga right now.
It looks like
I just shrug off any negative effects.
That's right.
Yep. It because it was one effect, because it was one attack that applied it to you. It treated them both as one thing, I think.
Ah, that makes sense because it's a poison stinger that froze me.
Okay, that was cool. Good job, Zoga.
Yeah, awesome.
Hell yeah.
Let's build war party without party.
You can't stop a war party without art.
Hey, that'd be too.
Anyway, so
Warp.
anyway, moving right along here inside the tower.
Elsewhere.
All right. I turn towards Sir Vanazor before, and I say, I have not seen such ferocity in all my days. You are a true combat. And then I say, watch this. And I attack both of these with my Eternal Mountain attack technique. If I can target them. It's not showing me. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see one target. Oh, yay!
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Let's hope I don't miss terribly.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck me.
Automatic miss.
I think you got a hit with one, right?
I got a hit with one, which just means a hit with two. So I'm going to go and roll the damage.
We get something against Bloodskull Archer 1, right? We got an effect on him.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I should get your Constitution damage as well on that.
It's against this dude. So yeah, Bloodskull Archer number 1.
Does it work? I thought I'd put it on him. Maybe I had to drag it on him.
Well, wait, I think you did put it on him. But he missed.
I'm about to hit him with my flurry of blows. Since I punched that one, I get to hit the other one.
Okay.
Let me make sure that only they are targeted. I'm targeting only number 1, so then I miss him, I smack the other with my club, and then I turn around and I say...
No, yeah.
He's
dead.
He is of interest only to historians.
Good.
Wonderful. Okay, so I've done an attack technique. I've done a flurry of blows. My movement... Okay, well, I think this is a cool time to do my open the gates of battle movement technique.
Oops.
I'm curious what else is in this room, though. Is this a door here?
Stand by.
To the north of us?
Yeah.
Does it look locked or barred?
No, it's an archway. It's not a door. Well, actually, yeah. There's an archway that leads into a small room, and then there's a door. So you can. So you are currently, by the way, you are standing, under the sky, right there. Where you are right now is open to the sky. But then there's an archway into the tower, and it leads into a small antechamber, and there's a door there.
Okay.
And the door is closed. It doesn't appear to be locked or barred, as far as you can tell.
Well, I'm going to pair this with my Eternal Mountain Movement technique, which means I gain resistance equal to my strength until the end of my next turn. And then I shift 2 squares. So I'm going to go 1, 2 to set up for a nice wanking with my buddy.
What did he say?
And then I will let them go.
Now there's actually a door there.
Hey.
Now if you mouse over it, you should see it says closed.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And if you tried to move through there, you would be prevented from doing so until you open it. And if you get
I was wondering if we could bar it, but it's a little past that.
There's no facility on this side of the door to bar it. You could maybe improvise something, but there's no place. No, there's no iron holders to put a bar in. Anyway. Okay, Bloodskull Archer number 1 has co-targeted, and yeah, he's just gonna fucking try to. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I'll use him for this, since he was. There we go. When Bloodskull Archer number 1 dies. Oh, I forgot about this with the other one too. Ooh, a 1 and a 1. Yep, you guys are.
Oh, right.
No way.
Yep.
Nice. It's those wankers that explode, don't they?
And in fact, if we go over to the other map.
Don't make things alive, Ian.
Well, I just want to make sure that everything's being played
He comes back from the dead.
Strictly according to Hoyle. When the Bloodskull Beastmaster died.
Oh yeah, the acid splash.
The splash, yes.
Fine.
That hits. It looks like Orin and Zoga. Yeah. Ooh, not much. Yep. You are when you kill that Bloodskull Beastmaster, it's almost like the blood inside him is under enormous pressure, and it erupts out of his dying wounds and splashes all over you before he dies. Cool. That didn't take enormously long. So then now it's back to being Bloodskull Archer number 1, and he is going to target. No. He's going to target K.O. and he just swings his sword. Smack. 14. Once again, almost a crit, but not quite. Minimum damage. And you resist some of it. And now it's Levelis.
All right. I've only got 1 target left here. I'm gonna hit him with Confelon's Retribution, and I'd really like it to hit, please.
It is.
Yay! And because actually, it's a good thing that you got sprayed with acid, because
it's a good thing.
It's a good thing because Orin was 1 hit point fewer than I needed in order to do additional damage with this attack. So this is my standard damage, and then I get a bonus because one of my bloodied allies is adjacent to it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. It's retribution. Yeah. You have to have a wounded ally to get angry enough for this to work. Actually, it's
I'm like, don't do that.
Kindellan who gets angry, apparently. So the Scorian dies.
Awesome.
Look at that. Problem solved. No more bad guys within line of sight. You guys are free to go back about your business.
That's nice. That's happy. That's good. No problem, right? Right,
no,
team? Everything's great. And I would like to quickly come over and hand Orin my potion of healing that I still have because I never used it.
Yay.
Mark off the potion.
So I will, and you can have a potion. And I assume that takes my movement, so that'll be my turn.
Okay, so it's Sir Vanazor.
How do I use it?
On your turn, you drink it. I think it's a minor action, probably.
I'm just like, all right, squad, good work. Let's regroup. I did nothing wrong.
Okay. Let's technically let's charge towards this guy, right?
Sure.
Even though it's 1 space. Oops.
I think I might have to rain on
and my
movement requirements. You must move at least 2 squares.
Well, bum.
Can you just move back 1 and then move forward?
Nope. Nice try. No.
Okay, fine. In that case, let's see what we've got here. See if
This is epic. This is one of the coolest things that's happened in D&D, and since like the Battle of Black Iron Pact.
I have to say too, like the fact that we are a split party right now so far, I thought it would be going a lot fucking worse.
Well,
right?
I said so far. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but thus far, I'm very proud of both of our groups.
you should be. I mean, you guys have done you've done amazing.
No, that doesn't.
Considering all the threats that our DM lobbed at us.
Listen, I didn't. What threats? I didn't threaten you. What are you talking about? I would not do that. Come on. That would be very unsportsmanlike.
I would guide the court's attention to a message we received before the game.
Also, multiple tweets.
You're all gonna die.
I think the record will show that it was a perfectly neutral statement, merely summing over the likelihood of events.
It was a statistical analysis.
Correct.
I think I'm just gonna Howling Strike this guy then. Yeah, I'm gonna do this first actually. So I'm gonna step forward right into the face of this Bloodskull archer.
Yeah.
And basically I'm just growling at him. And I'm using my savage growl. So you hit an enemy, and don't reduce it to 0 hit points target. The enemy you hit, you mark the target until the end of your next turn. Until the mark ends, you and the target deal 1d8 extra damage against each other. So that's a free.
How often can you do that?
I think until one of us dies.
No. How often can you do it?
Oh, it's an encounter power. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, if you judge that this archer is the nastiest thing you're going to fight in this tower, then that's probably a good idea.
No, put me off it.
Just saying.
Yeah, I know. Fine. I doubt it. I saw something horrible behind that door and I shouldn't have done.
Well, look, it's not like Sir Vanazor does not know this is a tower full of hobgoblins.
Yeah, true. All right, maybe it's a bit early to use that. Let's do this. Howling Strike at this thing. I think I have it targeted. 10 plus 10, 20 is a hit. And then let's do some damage.
Damn. 1 in the 3.
And 10 damage just made him blooded.
Yep.
So now he's blooded. That means, in addition, whenever you bloody an enemy in the next attack. Oh, this is for my next attack. You get the bonus. So I think I drag it on him, right?
Yep.
Let's try that.
Yep, that'll work. Yep, attack.
So you're now granting
+3 attack to anybody,
anyone who attacks him next.
Yep.
Yeah, so when me or cut if he doesn't.
Next roll,
it's on him. So he's blooded. I think that might be it for now. And then hopefully Co can finish him off. Yeah, let's just do that. Step forward, give him a good smack.
Okay.
I will. My Bayborn Triumph on him. Boom. Bloodskull Spear Soldier, it says on the combat tracker.
Who?
That's the Bloodskull Spear Soldier is the guard, one of the 2 guards.
The ones who were on the bridge.
Yep. And so they finished doing the thing they were doing.
Okay.
And,
Oh no.
Making out.
Were they making out?
They were, yeah.
And now they're done.
They were elf kissing. Let's see. And the cool thing is, I changed it so that now I believe it automatically skips all the bad guys you can't see. Orin, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to use the potion of healing.
Okay, I believe it's a minor action.
Minor action, and also it says you drink the potion, spend a healing surge. Instead of the hit point, gain your 10 hit points. So how does that work?
So you mark off a healing surge and you get 10 hit points back.
So
you can also keep healing yourself because I believe one of your fighter special abilities is your thing.
I think
You have second wind. Actually, everybody has second wind, I think.
Yeah, I think everybody does.
So if you wanted to, you could sit there and go, "Give me a second."
But it's
okay, ready to go.
It's encounter based though, so I didn't want to use it.
No, it's up to you.
Yeah.
You're no longer wounded. Or bloodied, rather.
Yeah. I don't want to fully go up and over the wall. I would like to just be able to like climb up it and poke my head over to see like what is happening now.
Okay.
To get my bearings and be able to relay to the other two.
Well, you can see there's definitely a fire now to the north where that guardhouse is. So the flames are kind of coming out the windows, but they haven't yet climbed up to the sky, but it's growing. There's a lot of smoke.
Okay. Starting to wonder whether that's just going to draw more bad guys, but we'll deal with that when we get to it.
I mean, definitely like any giants in the area are going to be able to see there's a giant pillar of smoke coming from. Yeah.
That's why we didn't set the tower that we're fighting in on fire. See?
You definitely.
There's still time.
Weren't we going to use it to store the?
Yes.
People?
Yeah.
Well, that was the idea. Yeah.
It's gonna be fine. It's all going to plan.
It'll be fine.
We're on point.
The two archers on the closest watchtower to you have their backs to you. They're looking. They have their bows out and they're looking into the tower, which is sort of what you would expect, I think, based on the plan, right? Mm-hmm. And you remember where the drawbridge used to be? It's obviously gone now.
Okay, obviously.
Yeah.
They've decided they wanted to wall themselves in there with those two maniacs. Can I see any, like, besides the archers pointed inwards, is it the archers on the west tower?
Yep, that's the closest one to you, yes.
Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm. We, I think it's safe to say we're not going to finish this battle tonight. I think that the next time we play, it's likely you guys are going to be able to finish the tower, or the tower will finish you, because obviously we spent a lot of time tonight just planning and talking and then executing the plan. So we'd pick it up,
executing it perfectly.
Let's I mean,
we get through this turn, so like we've got Oran and Zoga.
Yeah, I think what I would like basically what I would like to see is I would like to see that last archer that these guys are fighting dead. Actually, so no, I guess
we would like to see that too.
Well,
that could be arranged.
Yeah, but that would be taking a whole other turn, which I don't think you guys want to do. So Orin,
we can do it quick.
Let's go for it.
It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys.
We will kill this archer for you.
But it's Orin's turn right now.
Sorry, I don't see any other folks like up here outside the tower.
Nope. In fact, it looks like it would be safe to just climb up and stand on the grass now. There's no one paying attention to you guys.
Okay. In that case, I'll look at Zoga and I look at Lavellis. I'll say, hey, coast is clear. There's nobody out here. They pulled up the drawbridge though, and there's like obviously some chaos happening in the tower. So I'm gonna climb up.
Trapped Ko and Vanazor inside the tower with somewhere between 10 and 30 hobgoblins.
Who? What? How many?
Look, that was kind of part of the plan.
Yeah.
It's all going to plan, man.
Things are going well, question mark?
Things are going
They're not
great.
trapped in there with the hobgoblins, okay?
They're trapped in there with them.
We're really good at thinking. Yeah.
We just keep trying to sneak.
Can I click on anything? Okay, here we go. So I think I don't want to waste 4 of my movement to climb up the wall. So I'm just going to do the athletics jump thing, I guess.
Okay.
So how did that work again? I have to roll my athletics check and then...
If it's a standing jump, you divide the result by 10, and that's how many squares you move. So you want to get 2 squares up, that means you need to get a 20. Unless you have some crazy elf fighter powers that that let you do cool shit.
I faced it, but I'm not going to use that for this. If I want to do running, how many squares do I have of run?
I think 2.
2?
Yeah. Because obviously you can't I would say 2. The same as a charge. That seems reasonable to me.
Okay, so if I was here, it would work.
Sure.
I'd go like it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And then I can roll my athletics. And this way I only need a 10, right?
Yeah. Divide by 5. You could have just done it from where you were.
Yes, that's
so
true.
Now you're AoE. There you go.
And then how much movement do I have left? 4?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now that I'm up here, is there anything new that I can see?
No, it is as I described. The fire's growing. I guess you can see from there Sir Vanazor and Co fighting one last Bloodskull archer. There were 2 there. Now there's 1.
Okay. Look, I am like just 1 square away, I think, of being able to like use my slingshot to hit the archers in that tower. If they are in the squares on the outside of it. Nothing else I can do anyway. So I think that's going to be the end of my turn.
Zoga?
All right. So I've picked up and moved Levelis before. Right?
Probably. I think everybody has.
Yes. Yeah,
And
you definitely have. I think.
What is she, all of like 50 pounds soaking wet or something like that?
That's a good question, Levelis. How much do you weigh?
Very little. The heaviest thing about me is my chainmail armor. So I weigh about as
Chainmail
much
weighs
as the
40
chainmail armor plus, like, I don't know.
So like 80 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So four Vinces.
Yeah,
Can
I definitely weigh less than my armor does.
You weigh less than 40 pounds, so yeah, all right. Less than 80 pounds then.
I'm gonna like sort of get into like a little half squat and like motion to Levelis, like hop on
Climb
board.
on! Yeah.
We're scaling this wall.
Have you guys seen?
All right.
Have you guys seen the cartoon of the Tick? Fire me, boy!
Yes.
Sorry.
It's
All right.
like, oh. Or should I toss you?
This is some $6 million man shit, right? Where you go.
Check my acrobatics real quick. Let me just check. I don't think it's much better. Okay, my athletics is a -1. My acrobatics is flat 0. So
That's better.
you know.
All right, so climb on board and just like we'll spider monkey our way up this little granite
All right. I
precipice
cling
here.
to you like a sloth.
All right. So what does it take for me laden with 80 additional pounds to climb up this surface here?
That's a good question. If this were 5th edition, I'd say you'd have disadvantage, but it's not, so that doesn't help me. Yeah, we are definitely encumbered. So I would just make an athletics check at -2.
-2. Athletics, but bam! Oh, I didn't roll it in the thing. Shit. Hang
Oh
on.
no.
Oh my god, what is happening?
It's Australia, bro.
It's coming, guys. Don't worry.
I'm so sorry.
It's just
There.
gonna transmit across the planet. Oh, fuck.
Bam! Crit.
Fuck
Crit.
off. Okay, fine.
Critical
Hello.
carry roll.
Here, there we go.
How much movement would that have expended?
None. Well, like 10 feet, normal. The distance, just the sheer distance from the floor to the
Okay.
top.
So then, I continue. Like I basically just like tap dance up this thing like it's nothing. Like it's just walking up a flat surface. And then when I get to the top, I continue to just like towards the entrance of the tower. I'm a bit surprised that there's no drawbridge here. After asking the DM if there was a drawbridge, and him saying no.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What?
No, nothing. No, don't worry about that. Anyway, so that was 1 and 2 of my movement. So 3, 4, 5. I'd say I'm about.
Are you not going to keep Levelis? You're not going to? Is she going to like?
Yeah. No,
She's going to master blaster her way along with you.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Mastering and blastering. So.
That may be, I realize that may be an obscure reference now.
Actually, you know what else? I can and probably should just use my standard action as a movement action and continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there.
Okay.
With Levelis in tow, if she hasn't just like tapped me on the shoulder and hopped off.
Sweet. So you're done?
I am done.
Round 4. Co.
All right, well, I've used a lot of my encounter powers, so I hope that the encounter will end soon. So I'm going to attack.
I hate to tell you this because I'm not sure if you're being serious or not, but this encounter does not end until either you guys, or all the hobgoblins are dead.
Oh, they're all
if
gonna
we
die.
run back out into the woods?
Well, I mean, yeah, if you retreat, that would be the end. Yep. But like,
we're coming, baby.
They know you're here now, so the entire tower is on alert.
Help is on the way.
Well, we're gonna try this out, and I'm gonna hope that I don't critically fail on this one, but it's gonna be the Seymour swing. Come on. Yes.
Yes.
Back on form.
Nice.
Bam.
Still alive. Whoa, what just happened?
Dying.
That's my flurry of
Oh,
blows.
flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Is flurry of blows just straight up 10 damage?
I think so.
Fuck off.
That's what it
Just
seems to do
happened.
every time, yeah.
It doesn't matter because you did it. If you had done only 8 damage, then he would have 43 damage, and that is still more than it takes to kill him.
Okay, so I should have hit the other one.
There is no other one. There's just this
We
dude.
killed the other one.
Yep.
Well,
And now something interesting happens.
Oh, bugger. It's this stupid thing, isn't it? So Savannah Saw puts his umbrella up.
In it.
Sir Vanzer, how much do you weigh?
A lot.
Measure it in chunky cats.
About to fly out, Mary Poppins style.
Once again, your club smashes into the Bloodskull. It crushes some of his bones. The bone splits his skin, and combined with the wounds he already has from Sir Vanazor, the incredibly high pressure, bright orange, it's not red blood, it's bright orange blood, starts to spray out of him. And his death burst hits both of y'all.
Oh, that's a bad one on
I
cut.
got a weird question.
Yeah.
I could technically push him 1 square, but would have been after he died.
Yeah, this is a reaction to you killing him. So, but he's dead.
Oh man.
Congratulations. All right, so that's probably actually
Where we'll call it.
Sir Vanazor, you're after Levelis. What are you going to do on your turn, Sir Vanazor?
Oh. I don't know. They're all dead. We know there's something behind that door.
Mm-hmm.
But how does Ko look?
I mean, he looks wounded. He's not. He's bloodied.
I'm bloody. I'm missing my outer shell. If I was like a Ferocious, I would be just the hazelnut center.
We came here to do a job, right? Clear this tower.
Yeah.
And get it safe for the humans. So
Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
I probably want to see what's behind this door.
Oh, why don't you go open that fucking door?
Oh
Bro?
no.
I would ask you to wait just a moment.
Wait for what?
Old my friend.
Like what? Wait for what though?
I don't know. Should we stand by the door? Should we watch these 2 entrances? Wait for reinforcements?
I mean,
Do we know that they're on the way?
I mean, you remember what you saw. Remember what you saw.
What I saw was
Them pulling the drawbridge up. So at that point, it's gonna be a little while before your buddies can. I mean, maybe they could chop down a tree or some shit. How are they gonna get in here?
That's true. Yeah, I came up here because I thought there'd be no other way to get in, or no easy way to get in, which is why I did that crazy jump. Did you say there was like a slither though? Is there a way for me to look through a gap in this door?
No, that was a bug. That was a bug.
Oh,
and
okay.
You QA'd it for me, and I fixed it.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Well, I'm thinking about something because I haven't taken my
it's not
movement
those
yet.
Oh, you haven't? Okay, fair enough. Here, let's.
I've only punched.
That's true. That's good point.
Could I go down there and push that thing back out across?
How? What do you mean? Go where?
I mean, to the front, to where? I mean, could I leap from like? Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's like 5 squares to leap from turret to turret. Could I leap? Never mind.
No, you don't have. Not unless you have like Mario Brothers air control. And it's a lot of squares. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10 squares, and you'd have to be able to curve in the air.
Oh, you're okay. I was looking back at the other one. Okay, I see what you're saying. Great deal. That's good.
I mean, like, if you started, I don't know how much movement you've got. This could be a complete waste of time. But if you started here, no, it intersects the wall. So, unfortunately, even if you stood at the most protruding space, you would not be able to jump all the way to the other.
No worries.
So you still have your movement left. What are you gonna do with it?
You know, I mean, how would stealth work right now? Like, would I be able to like tuck in a corner and try to look like the stone to get some sort of advantage?
You could try to hide, right? They can't see you. They know you're in here. Right? But they don't literally know exactly where you are. So you could try to hide, and depending on, how well you roll and how well they roll on perception and what Savannahzor does, they might not notice you.
Yeah. I would love to do that. Would that take my movement?
I think it's an action to try to hide. Okay. Well, I don't have an action, so then I would probably post up next to this door. Okay, well, now you see Savannahzor, you see Ko kind of, move his body into the little crevice there next to the door.
I get what he's up to.
Somebody comes through here.
So if someone comes through, wallop.
Okay. All right. Then, so we'll leave it here. You hear the sounds of something very, very heavy being dragged across a stone floor and placed up against a door very close to you. Levelis, I'm sorry. That was what Savannahzor did. Levelis, what do you do on your turn while you're riding on?
Oh well, I've been dropped off.
Okay.
So I dropped off at the end of the movement there. And am I to understand that the nearest opening into the tower is this the sort of parapet over here?
Yeah, watchtower west. Yes.
Cool. Well,
and there are 2 archers standing there.
Yeah. Well, they might not be soon, because I'm gonna summon an angel of fire, sort of right up in their grill. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what I would do. Let me just.
All right. So does it do anything?
Yeah, I mean, if we're playing out the turn, it's just gonna sort of and hover forward into the opening, and I suppose situate itself near the bad guy. I can't see the bad guys, so I can't quite.
I'll put him here. Hang on 1 second, because I think this is gonna be important. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of making. I imagine the angel makes like Inception noises as it moves. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. Cool. Because I think
does it do anything on its turn when you summon it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a free action to summon it.
Right.
And so then I'm gonna just like move it in, sort of hovering in their zone, and it's gonna use its standard action to make an attack, innit? None of my guys are in that zone, are they?
No.
I hope not.
Not as far as you know.
I assume no. Cool.
Yep, it's working. See? You target. Yep, that's awesome. Oh my god.
Ready.
Oh!
Yes.
Just so you know as well. The Avenging Ash Totem means I do additional fire damage on this attack as well. So let's see. Okay. So 4 plus whatever, and then I also do an additional d6 fire damage.
Nice.
You need to roll. Actually, yeah, you need to roll again.
Roll again?
Yeah, because you one of them you critted, right? But this time you be the one that
it only targeted one of them last time, so I'll be fine to just do the same thing again, right?
So let me.
That one not as good.
No, that one's gonna miss. So let me make sure this guy takes the right amount of damage. He took 14 plus 5, so he takes 19. The other guy misses, and I assume that means nothing happens. And the reason I'm doing this is because it is... Are you done?
Yes, I think so.
That's super cool. Savannahzor had already taken his turn. The Bloodskull archers are... One of them's on fire. He's not happy. And the other one points to you and says something.
Me out the window, me?
Yep.
Oh, gee.
It's too bad you guys don't understand Goblin.
Too bad. Unfortunate. And my AC is 18. My AC is 18. I mean 19, not 18.
Yep.
Looks like I missed.
Yep, that guy missed. Stand by.
The one who's on fire again? Oh no.
Stand by. Nope, they both miss. You see 2 black arrows come flying out at you.
I don't like it.
But they go thump, thump into the ground near your feet, and that's where we'll end it. And everything's saved, and we'll come back tomorrow, and all the characters will be in the same, or tomorrow, next week, whenever everybody's around, probably not later this week. And the combat tracker, everything will be right where we left it. We don't have to clean up. We don't have to pick up any of the minis. We leave everything here.